Good morning, students. This is Latif sir. Today I'll discuss about anomalous behavior of water and sources of water. So first, anomalous behavior of water. What is anomalous behavior of water? First, I want to say about an experiment that if you place some pieces of ice cube on water, then you will observe that the ice cube are floating on water. But you know that as solids are heavier than liquid, solids are drawn in their liquid state. But in case of water, water is an exception. That is, in case of water, ice which is solid but it floats in liquid water. But in general, maximum solids when placed above a liquid, the solid dipped into the liquid or the solid drawn in their liquid state. But exception occur in case of water. If you place ice cube above water, then you will see that ice cubes are floating on water. From this point, it is clear that ice is less dense than liquid water. Generally, the more dense solids drawn in their liquid state. But as ice are not drawn in liquid water, that's why ice is less dense than liquid water. Like other liquid, when water is cooled from the room temperature, its volume decreases and hence density increases. Like other liquids, when water is cooled from the room temperature, that is it generally 25 degree Celsius room temperature. Okay, if you cool water from the room temperature, its volume decreases and hence density increases. However, when water is cooled below 4 degrees Celsius temperature, its volume increases. On that is, if you cool some water, then you will from suppose the initial temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. And now you are cooling the temperature of water up to 4 degrees Celsius. You will see that the volume of water decreases, but below 4 degree Celsius, if you cool the water, then you will see that the volume of water increases, that is density of water decreases on further cooling below 4 degrees Celsius temperature. And this is called anomalous behavior of water. That is, when water is cooled below 4 degrees Celsius, its volume increases and hence density decreases, unlike the other liquids. And this is called anomalous behavior of water. So water density of water is maximum at 4 degrees Celsius and volume of water is minimum at 4 degrees Celsius. You know that in extreme winters, lakes, rivers, and other water bodies freeze into ice. However, the ice floats on the surface. The ice floats on the surface, but the water below the ice remain at 4 degrees Celsius in liquid form. That is why fishes and other aquatic animals does not or do not freeze and die, because the temperature below the ice is 4 degrees remain 4 degrees Celsius. Uh, Now, sources of water. we get water mainly from the various natural sources like rainwater, surface water, groundwater. Okay, so first, rainwater. Rainwater is formed by the evaporation of water from the earth's surface, followed by condensation. And the water present in the air as moisture and clouds. And rainwater is usually free from soluble solid impurities. However, it does not contain it does contain some dissolved gases. It does not contain any impurities, but it does contain some dissolved gases and dust particles. And the dissolved gases such as oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide are non-poisonous, and therefore rainwater is safe for drinking. Okay. Next source of water is surface water. Surface water comprises all the water bodies such as ocean, seas, rivers, lakes, and ponds that are present on the earth's surface. About 71% of the surface of the earth is covered with water. Ocean and seas cover about 97% of all the surface water. Huh. Oceans and seas cover about 97% of all the surface water. Sea water is saline water in which is an impure form of water. Sea water contain 3.5% of soluble salt. And the process of removal of salt from the sea water is called desalination. The process of removal of salt from sea water is called desalination. Okay, so 97% of surface water covered by oceans and seas. Now, nearly 2% of fresh water is found frozen in glaciers and ice caps. That leaves only about 1% of water that is available in ponds, river, lakes, and underground for our use. And the sources of rivers are glaciers, snowfall, and rainfall. Okay, so about so about 1% of water available 1% of fresh water available in ponds, river, lakes, and underground for our use. Now, groundwater. Surface water from different sources percolates through the soil and collects above the non-porous rock. And this water is called groundwater. The level of groundwater is known as water table, and this water come out of the surface at some places to give rise to natural spring. Groundwater contains soluble impurities, but very little or no suspended impurities because of filtering through layers inside the earth. And groundwater can be obtained by digging wells and by drilling holes and pumping the water out. In this figure, you can see that only 3% fresh water and from this 3% fresh water, only 1% fresh water is available for us. Okay, thank you.